Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. For today's lesson, we're still learning differentiation. So we are going to learn first derivative of bracket with power. If you are given y equals to ax plus b to the power of n, so how you are supposed to find the first derivative, which is represented by dy by dx. So to find dy by dx of bracket, first you bring power down, so you have n here, and then you have ax plus b, and then power minus 1 gives you n minus 1, and then you have to cover the power. Okay, now considering only this bracket ax plus b, okay, what do you get when you differentiate ax? So ax is simply like number. Let's say you have 5x, so differentiate 5x will give you 5, so you will get that a value, so you have to times a at the end. So this is very important, so you have to differentiate the terms inside the bracket ignoring the power. Okay, if you simplify, you would have an ax plus b to the power of n minus 1. First example, find the first derivative of fx equals to bracket 3 minus 2x power 7. So the way to do this, you write f prime x, you bring power down, so 7 will be here, and then power minus 1, 3 minus 2x to the power of 7 minus 1 gives you 6. Okay, now cover your power, so now differentiate 3 minus 2x, differentiate 3 gives you 0. Okay, differentiate negative 2x will give you negative 2, yes, negative 2. And then you simply times 7 times negative 2, so the final answer will be negative 14, bracket 3 minus 2x to the power of 6. Okay, one important note, you cannot multiply negative 14 with 3 because this bracket has power, so they are untouchable. Moving to example number 2, you have y equals to bracket 3x minus 1 power 4. If you find the first derivative, which is dy by dx, okay, bring power down, so you have 4, and then power minus 1, so you have 3x minus 1 to the power of 3. Okay, ignoring this power, okay, differentiate 3x gives you 3. So you have to times 4 times 3, so you have 12 bracket 3x minus 1 to the power of 3. So this is the final answer. Now example number 3, you have hx equals to 3 to the power 3 over 2x plus 1. Okay, the first thing you have to modify your fraction. You can bring this up, so you have 3, because this is power 1. When you bring up, so you have 2x plus 1 to the power of 1 becomes negative 1. Okay, now find h prime x. So power bring down, so negative 1 you bring here, and then you times 3, and then you minus 1 from your bracket, so you have negative 1 minus 1 gives you negative 2, and then again cover this power, so differentiate 2x, find dy dx of 2x gives you 2, so you have to multiply 2 at the end, and then you simplify, you have negative 3 times 2 gives you negative 6, and then this is power negatives, you can bring it down again, so you have 2x plus 1 to the power of 2. So this is the final answer. This is example number 4. Okay, first you got a fraction, you have to modify your fraction. 3 over 2 stays, so it's still 3 over 2. You don't bring 2 up, you only bring this bracket up, so you have x squared minus 2x to the power of negative 3. Okay, now we find dy by dx. So dy by dx of that equation will be, okay, 3 over 2 still 3 over 2. Just copy again. Okay, bring power down, so I have negative 3 here. And then power minus 1, so you have x squared minus 2x, power minus 1 gives you negative 3, minus 1 gives you negative 4. Okay, now cover your power, and then just focus in the bracket only. So what do you get when you find dy dx of 2x? Sorry, x squared? Yes, it's 2x, so you have to times 2x here. Okay, now do for this part, so find dy dx of negative 2x. Yes, it gives you a negative 2. Okay, now you open the bracket, just multiply. So you would have 3 times negative 3, negative 9 over 2. But because 2 here can be cancelled off with this, later you have to cancel off because you can simplify again. So you have x squared minus 2x to the power of negative 4. You can pull 2 out, and then you have x minus 1. Okay, the reason why I pulled 2 out because I want to simplify. because if you times 2 times x gives you 2x, 2 times negative 1 gives you negative 2, and then you can cancel these two. So the final answer will be negative 9x minus 1. So the whole thing over x squared minus 2x to the power of 4. So I'm going to give you exercise in the description below. Don't forget to watch this video and copy all the notes in your book. And I'll see you in the class. Goodbye.